So I got laid off in 2023. And now I'm on a mission to go from a part-time creator to a full-time creator, and I'm bringing you with me. I have a plan, and I'm gonna be sharing it with you so that we can become creators together. Okay, let's get into it. So I've been doing content creation for about the past 2.5 years while I've worked full time. Built up my Instagram following to about 27,000, and right now I have about 6,000 on TikTok. I've done some pretty sweet brand deals, to be honest, and I've also done some UGC work. Honestly, that just kind of fell in my lap, so I took it on. So I've definitely had some success as a content creator, but just not enough to make it a full-time job. So I'm taking everything that I have learned so far as a creator and sharing it with you, and also sharing what I am doing in 2024 to become a full-time creator. I'm gonna be doing this while I open some PR that I've gotten in the past few weeks. I'm gonna be honest, I have peeked at what's inside, but let's open them for real. So if you're just starting out, you're a beginner, or you've been doing this for a while, but just like not with a lot of direction, the first thing you're gonna have to do is figure out what you wanna post about. And that's gonna be a combination of what you like, what you know well, and what you can actually see yourself doing for a long time. This first one is from It Cosmetics. Listen, I have always hated the idea of picking a niche. But let's be real, it does help you grow. Okay, if you don't like the idea of picking a niche, don't worry, you don't have to. Honestly, it can be kind of limiting. So instead, pick a target audience. You have to know who you're speaking to and why you're speaking to that group of people. And then you can just make content for that group of people, and that can involve a lot of different topics. Okay, so for example, if your target audience was photographers, yes, of course, you could talk about gear and different types of cameras, but you don't only have to talk about that because that's not the only thing that photographers want to know about. Also might want to know how to edit, or how to get clients, or how to build a website for their business, or the best photo spots in your city. Then maybe rather than just being I talk about photography gear, it's I talk to photographers and anything that they would like to know about. Picking a target audience is also going to help you land more brand deals, because if you have the same target audience as a brand, they're more likely to want to work with you. And if the brand can clearly see who your target audience is, then that helps. This package is actually from It Cosmetics, and they sent over their CC cream. I used to use this a few years ago. It was really good. It also has SPF 50. And they also sent over their Bye Bye Retinum, that's not right, over their Bye Bye Redness Serum, which I'm actually really excited to try because I definitely get redness in my skin. And they sent over a makeup brush, which is sweet because I actually need a new makeup brush, and yo, makeup brushes can be pricey. Yeah, the next one is from Kiehl's. So this year we are diversifying our platforms. Okay, let's be real, short form content does not pay. YouTube Shorts does pay, but Instagram got rid of their creator fund, and then TikTok's creator fund is only available in certain countries. I'm Canadian, so it's not available here. Canadian creators, and honestly a lot of other creators in many other countries, are only relying on brand deals for their short form content. And honestly, brand deals are not always very consistent or reliable. So in 2024, we are diversifying our platforms, whether that's a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel, just something else other than short form content, and something you're gonna actually be able to monetize. While I was working full time, I was only making short form content on Instagram and TikTok. But then like last year, maybe like 9 months ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel, and I posted my first video, and then I was like very slow to post. I would post one like every few months. But 2024, I have decided I was actually gonna take YouTube seriously going into the new year. I know that long form content like a YouTube channel or a podcast or something like a blog can be so much work. And when you're working full time, it's hard enough to be posting short form content, never mind to have like another platform. And in my opinion, it's really worth all the time and effort. And not only from the monetization perspective, but also the connection you have with your audience. When you watch somebody talk for like 20 minutes, you're gonna have more of a connection than watching them in like, you know, a 10-second video. The thing about long form is I feel like you really don't need as many subscribers to get brand deals. Right now I have 500 subscribers on my YouTube, but I have gotten a few brands reaching out to me to work with me, which actually blows my mind, because if I had 500 followers on Instagram, no brands would be reaching out to me at all. Okay, so this package was from Kiehl's, and it is their Ultra Facial Cream and their Ultra Facial Barrier Balm. Oh! I thought this was a serum, but this is the balm. I actually saw somebody do a brand deal with this. This looks pretty sweet, actually. Like a balm that you, I think, can like put on the dry parts of your skin. This is actually my first PR package from Kiehl's, which is pretty sweet because I like Kiehl's. So when they wanted to send it to me, I'm like, yes, please, send along. I'm not sure which one I want to open next. I think I'm gonna do this one. Another thing we are doing this year is finding other ways to monetize. She's so excited about this one. So one example of how we can monetize is by using affiliate links. Now we all know about Amazon's affiliate program, but there's actually so many other like online stores and websites that have affiliate programs that I didn't even realize. Sephora, Best Buy, Expedia, MAC Cosmetics, like those are just a few that I found. I'm going to be looking out for more because if there's products or services that you were already going to talk about, you might as well get paid some money to talk about those things. The other thing, Another way that we can make money this year is by selling digital products. It's going to be an online product that's related to your niche and that your target audience would benefit from. Popular digital products that I've seen sold are like Lightroom presets for your photos, travel guides. I've even seen things like makeup and skincare guides where people will put together a list of skincare and makeup that only have certain products or are good for acne prone skin or things like that. I do think that this one is a lot easier said than done though, because I feel like it can be really hard of trying to figure out, okay, what do I know enough about that I could sell and what does my target audience actually need and want? But I do think that selling digital products is kind of like the game changer when it comes to being a full-time content creator, because then you're literally not relying on any platform. You're not relying on brands to give you brand deals. You're not relying on YouTube to give you AdSense. Like it's just you and you are making sales on your product. So I currently don't sell any digital products, but it's definitely something that I'm going to be prioritizing, looking into and brainstorming this year. Just because I do think that it is such a game changer. Okay, let's see what I got. I am so excited. This is from Lancome. This is their Renergy line. It is a serum and a face cream. So they actually sent me this package a few months ago, and I guess this is just a restock, which is so nice of them. So I have actually been using these over the past few months. I use them in the morning, and I really like both of these. The serum has like all the active ingredients that I would want in the morning, like, you know, vitamin C, niacinamide, but then it also has hyaluronic acid. So it really like hydrates your skin and prevents it from getting dried out, which I really like. And I've been thinking like, oh crap, like when I run out of this, I'm gonna have to buy this because I like it so much. So now I don't have to. So thank you, Lancome. Next thing that I am doing this year that I haven't ever really seriously implemented is having a content schedule. I have decided that I will be posting Monday, Wednesday, and then either Friday or Saturday. Monday and Wednesday will be in the evening around like 8 o'clock, and then Friday will either be around noon, or if it's on Saturday, then it'll be like Saturday morning. Personally, I find that those are the best times to post on those days. I find that Monday to Wednesday in the evening, I personally get the highest engagement. I also personally find that posting too much hurts my engagement. I think it's kind of because people get like fatigued from seeing you or like fatigued from commenting. I just feel like you're just kind of like naturally not as excited to see that person's post if you just saw them. I also feel like if you post less, you're able to make your content higher quality, which I feel like is also beneficial. So for me, I feel like the sweet spot is like 3 times a week on Instagram. For you, it might be different. I also feel like if I were to start an account from nothing, I think I would probably try and post more than 3 times a week. If I was still able to produce like fairly good content and like post more frequently, I think I would do that. But I think for me, where I am now, I think 3 times a week is gonna work. This one is actually very different than the others. This is actually got hit in the face by it, but that's fine. A travel backpack. This backpack is from the company Nordis. They reached out to me and they said they wanted to send me a backpack, and I said, amazing. Yes, please, I would like a backpack. And so I picked their carry-on backpack, which is a huge backpack. I don't have anyone that's as large as this, but I think this is really gonna come in handy. 1, when I travel, because it's the size of a carry-on. 2, for like weekend road trips. And then 3, for all my like camera and photography gear. This backpack actually opens up like a carry-on, so you can pack it like that. It's not just a regular backpack. I know a lot of people have like larger laptops these days, like 16-inch, so this is definitely going to fit that. And yeah, I'm just actually really excited because I don't have anything like this. The backpacks that I have now are like a decent size, but I just feel like I can never have a backpack that's large enough because, I mean, 1, when I go away, I like pack a lot of things, but then also I have a lot of photography gear and like camera gear, so this will be pretty sweet. Okay, this year we're also going to be upgrading our gear. Now, you can make content on whatever gear you currently have. If all you have to shoot on is your phone, that is totally fine. Shoot on your phone. There's literally nothing wrong with that. I feel like eventually as you grow, you're going to want to upgrade your camera, your audio, your mic, your lighting. All that stuff does matter when it comes to the production quality of your videos. And again, that would help you get brand deals because brands do want like higher quality content, especially if they're going to take your content and use it on their platform or whitelist it. They want decent quality content. Honestly, just like having good gear, it makes content creation easier. For example, in general, I like to film during the day because I really like natural light, but I do have a decent light. So if I have to film at night after the sun goes down, I still can and it will still look decent. When I didn't have a light, I literally could not film at night. So it was so limiting. It really limited like how much content I could make because it's like, okay, I can only film at certain hours of the day. Or if you don't have like a clip-on mic or like a handheld mic, if your roommate or your family or whoever you live with is like making a lot of background noise, you won't really be able to film because your like iPhone would pick up all the noise. But if you have a mic or a clip-on mic, then you know the mic's only going to pick up you, and then it doesn't really matter what's going on in the room beside you, you can still film. So like once we have enough money, once we feel like we're ready, we're gonna invest in some gear that's going to make our life easier and make our quality of content better. So actually last year I invested in a vlog camera, the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and honestly, this was the best decision I think I ever made in my life. I love this camera. It makes filming content so much easier. It has a built-in mic. It has a flip screen so that you can see yourself when you're recording. The quality is amazing and it's so small that I can take it wherever. So it makes making content outside of my house so much easier. It really just like took away a lot of the barriers that I previously had to make content so I can actually produce more content. I am going to be doing a video talking about this camera, and I'm going to be doing a video talking about gear that I have as a content creator because I actually also am a photographer. So, you know, I have a little bit more gear maybe than the average content creator. So stay tuned for that. So this one is from Biotherm. This is what it looks like inside. So this is the Cera Repair Barrier Cream. And this is the anti-drying body milk. Oh, I've never gotten like body skincare from any company before, I don't think. This package is all very focused on hydration. That's what they told me when they were sending it, which I am totally fine with because my skin gets so dry in the winter, so I need all the hydration. And this is the Aqua Power Advanced Gel. Oh, I think this is actually for men. Interesting. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to open all of these and try all of them right now. And the next thing that we are doing this year is we are going to pitch brands. When I was working full time, life was pretty hectic. I didn't have a lot of time, so I really did not pitch brands like ever. I think I did a hotel once and that ended up working out and that was great, but like really that was it. Brand deals that I did do, those brands came to me. If we want to be a full-time creator, we're gonna have to actually do some outreach ourselves. I've also actually never pitched a brand to get PR. All of the PR that I've gotten, it's from brands that have reached out to me, which is amazing, but actually that is something else that I would like to try. I actually don't know how like easy or hard it is to get on a brand's PR list because I've actually never tried, so that is something I want to do. But this year we're pitching brands, we're emailing them, and we're just gonna put ourselves out there more. Because there might be brands that are running campaigns or love to work with you, but like they just don't know you exist because there's just so many creators now that it probably is hard for brands to like figure out who they want to work with. Okay, lastly, we need to get in the mindset of a full-time content creator. You have to treat this like this is your job because one day it is going to be your job. So we're going to need to show up both consistently and confidently. We need to be showing up online as if we already have a few 100,000 followers with that level of confidence and like, you know, slight delusion. I know it can be really hard to start posting like an influencer, especially when you have like a really small following. Like I know I have been there, I get it. I definitely felt like that at the beginning. But if you actually want to do this, you really just have to get in the mindset of just really not caring what people think about you. I feel like it can also kind of help to tell your family and friends like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I want to be a content creator, so I'm going to be posting a lot more. So like, just so you know, like this is what I'm working towards. I feel like it could kind of just make you feel better so that you're not thinking that your family and friends are like, what is she doing? Like, why is she posting like this? Like when they see it, they'll already know that like, this is what you want to do. This is what you're doing from now on. It just might make you feel a little bit better to just like tell them and put it out there. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could just start a whole new account where you don't follow your family or friends. That is kind of an option too if you're starting from zero. And we just need to get in the mindset of a successful content creator. How would a successful content creator act? How would a successful content creator post? Whatever you would be doing or posting if you had a few 100,000 subscribers or followers or whatever, do that now. Start that now. I actually have an honorable mention for the PR. I kind of should have mentioned this one sooner, but I actually got this wool cardigan from the French brand Sézane. It is so beautiful. It is 100% wool, so it is so warm for winter. They actually have so many nice sweaters on their website that when I had to pick one, I really struggled, but I'm happy with my choice. I think this one is beautiful. That's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I just really wanted to share a lot of the things that I've learned over the past few years with you, because these are some of the things that I really wish I had heard a little bit more when I was first starting out. And I also thought I would share my plan of how I'm going to go from a part-time creator to a full-time creator with you, because I'm sure there are a lot of you that are in a similar situation to me where you're kind of dabbling in content creation part-time, but you really want to like crank it up a notch. So I thought I would share what I am doing together. If you have any questions about content creation, please comment them below. I will answer, and then I might even make a video about it if I feel like that would make a good video. Toodles!